Hey, Crosspoint and all of our online friends. So this past Sunday, we started our 4 series, which for us as a church is our statement of who we are and what we want to be to the community around us. And we are super excited because this year we're attempting to do something different in what we're referring to as our 4 projects. And we wanted you to be able to be a part of it, whether you missed this past Sunday or you never are able to make it in on a Sunday morning. And so here's what we're going to do. We're going to show you a video that we played this past Sunday that explains what's going on. And then I'm going to come back on here and show you how you specifically can be involved. So check it out.
And now we want to show you what it looks like to be 4.
A tangible side of what we need to do and be.
Wallace Simpson said, "You can never be too rich or too thin." We know the absurdity of being too thin, but we never really think about being rich. What is rich, after all?
A recent poll showed that most people define rich people as having roughly double what they have at any given time. If you make $50,000 a year, then rich people make $100,000. People who make $1 million a year think that those who make $2 million are rich, but none of us thinks that we are actually rich.
The truth is we're all rich, and not just because we live in a country where we can go to any church we want to, or none at all. And not just because we live in a place where the conveniences we enjoy are unheard of in other parts of the world. Yes, there's still places today where women walk miles just to get enough water to run their household, and then carry that water miles back. All the while, we turn on the hose to water the flowers on our front porch. These things do make us rich, but we're all actually wealthy on top of it.
If you make $37,000 a year, you are in the top 4% of wage earners worldwide. You feel rich? You should. But the biggest mistake we make as rich people is in thinking that all we have, all that God has given us, is for our consumption only. We think that when we have more than enough, it's for us to use completely on ourselves. And it's okay to enjoy the things that you have, but don't confuse wants with needs.
Kevin has talked about how first century Christians were known for their outrageous generosity, about how Christians were the first people to do things for those who could never repay them. This is Christian culture, but it's not human nature. It's something we have to work at. Having outrageous generosity won't come naturally.
So if you agree that you're rich, and you are, and then you want to be good at it, and if you still don't think you're rich but hope to be one day, we want you to be ready for when it happens. You have to practice being rich, just like you practice for anything else you want to be good at. Being good at being rich is part of being 4.
This year, we're changing how we approach being for our community. Through 3 channels, we're going to show we're for our community, our friends, and our world.
The first practice is giving. I give. It's simple. We ask that each person give $9.95. The money we raise will be distributed among the Fresh Food Bank, the Women's Crisis Center, the Backpack Snack Program, Shepherd's House Outreach, and to our own mission trip to the Dominican Republic in July. The mission trip will need to buy building materials when we get there, and we need about $10,000, which we already have about half of it.
We've chosen $9.95 because we feel that's an amount where everyone can participate. Of course, you could give more, but if it puts you in a bind, it's okay to pass this year. We know that this is a generous church, and if you could, you would. But if you can't now, we know that you will when you can. It's a guilt-free request. Our goal is $5,000, $9.95 for every man, woman, and child here. I know we can do it. Giving stations are everywhere you see a green balloon in the lobby.
The second round of practice is serving. I Serve asks that all small groups choose and complete a service project through the 4 series. Information has already gone out to the group leaders, and I hope you're already talking about the project. Don't worry if you're not in a small group. We're organizing a couple projects that the rest of us can do together to have impact on our community. The first project is a food drive at Kroger on Saturday, March 12th from 9 till noon. We pass out lists of items needed by the food bank and collect the items as people leave. Then we take it to the food bank and put it away. Just that simple.
The other project is to clean up our area parks. We'll find some sunny days whenever we can get a couple people together, pick up trash to get ready for spring. Warm weather is coming and kids will be going to the parks. It would be nice to get all the trash picked up before. We'll be working in the parks now through the end of the month.
You can contact me, Steph Stewart, to help out with either or both of these projects, or stop by the connector table for more information.
The third practice of being rich is loving. I Love is the best one yet. We ask that each person, big and small, perform one act of kindness for someone during the series. Maybe it's paying it forward at McDonald's. Maybe it's sweeping a neighbor's porch. Maybe it's taking cookies to the fire's police departments, or even to a teacher. Any way you choose to show your love will be perfect. We love because God first loved us.
So there it is.
I give.
I serve.
I love.
I am for.
So this past Sunday, we passed out these stickers at the end of service that show us what this 4 theme is all about. And we said it's I give, I serve, and I love. And we want you to be as much a part of this as you possibly can be, but we at least want you to be able to be a part of the I give portion. Our goal as a church is to raise $5,000 that we can pass out to different communities and agencies in our neighborhoods and in our area that we think are making an incredible impact in people's lives. And so if you'd like to do that, you can go to our website, crosspointonline.net. If you click on the Give tab, which is right there on the top, and then click on the top link that says Online Giving through Pushpay. And once you're in there, you can just fill out the information, and we're asking that everyone would make a $9.95 donation, and you can select the I Am For tab. Our goal is to raise $5,000. Right now, we have raised about $2,000 of this, so we're well on our way. If we do this, we think it can be a powerful statement of what church was always meant to be, and we'll hope you be a part of that.